4 days after the raid, finally confirmation from police that an intruder alarm did go off, but no one went to investigate it. It sounded just after midnight, early on Good Friday morning, and was relayed to Scotland Yard's control centre. It said in a statement, a grade was applied to the call that meant that no police response was deemed to be required. We are now investigating why this grade was applied to the call. This investigation is being carried out locally.
I'm angry and annoyed as well at the meantime. They should respond for the alarm, and the guy who worked inside, he also didn't give any consideration. He just go and switch off the alarm. He didn't bother to go and see inside what's happening.
You've heard from some of your customers who've been told they were victims. What's happened to them?
They've been told they lost millions of pounds actually worth of goods inside. Unfortunately, they're a bit worried as well, and I feel sorry for them, and fingers crossed. Even I don't know what happened to my box either.
It's thought the flying squad has now contacted most of the 70 or so customers whose safe deposit boxes were broken into. It's embarrassing for the police that they didn't respond to the alarm. They say they don't know if the intruders were still inside the vault at the time, but it's likely that they were and could have been caught. They used a super diamond-tipped drill like this to cut through the 2-metre thick wall of the vault. That alone would have taken a very long time.
This is a typical example of a reinforced concrete slab. This is the typical drilling equipment that would have to be used to carry out the job. It also requires electricity, which is a 110-volt supply, probably through a transformer, and also a constant supply of water. So in this instance, they would have probably done a circle of interlocking holes similar to this, and then the center section would have had to been pulled out. Each hole, from speaking to from experts, would have suggested anything from 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
Barry Phillips was a senior detective with the flying squad and led investigations into crimes like this. How would you have got all that gear into this place without arousing suspicion?
I should think it was quite claustrophobic. I mean, the size of the equipment, the lifting of it, the various types of equipment they had, you know, it would have taken a number of people to manhandle it and operate it. You know, never mind the experience that would be required and the expertise. There's very few people, I would have thought, in London that are capable of organising this type of raid. You know, you could probably count them on the fingers of one hand.
It may be a long time before police have even a rough idea of how much has been stolen, but the vault's reputation has already been severely damaged. Martin Brunt, Sky News, Hatton Garden.